Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back. If you are returning, yeah, I know yesterday I had a rest day. Was that yesterday, Sunday? Yeah, I had a rest day. And today we're back to business as usual. And this message is going to be about strength. Okay, so I'm getting set up a little bit. I was prepared, but my mouse on my laptop decided to go dead, so I just had to switch mouses. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I can go ahead and get started. So I decided to come here first. I really need to be at Walmart, uh, making this payment to these folks. If I have to use my words, but I figured before I do that, I'll go ahead and get y'all out the way. Because I missed the day and I missed you guys so much. Thank you for all the messages. Thank you for everybody that checked on me. Thank you for everybody that thanked me. I also posted in the community board my information for my personals. Also how you can, send me donations if you want to donate to the channel. Um, and any information on how to contact me. Okay, send me emails, text messages, or if you just want to, talk to you, girl. We are a community, but I expect you guys to keep all communication respectful. Okay, so I'm not gonna take too long on getting this message started. I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right in. Um, Let me do a sound check. I did rest on tarot yesterday, but I did not rest in the house. I went to work. I basically did like a 24-hour shift. So we'll leave the that. Okay. But y'all know y'all girl be having to tap in. I still don't get to the bed, nonetheless. So one message that I've been channeling, and this is for like the last 12 hours, I keep hearing it replay over in my head. Do it hungry. Do it tired. Do it sleepy. Okay? Do it. It's just over and over and over again. It's saying just do it. Okay? And that's, to me, when I get that message, that is a message of, jumping out there, following your dreams, going for what it is that you want. This is specifically a message for the warriors, the ones that keep getting put in challenges, in situations, and having to beat the odds, and then end up right back at the drawing board. And what they say, one of God's strongest soldiers. Okay, keep feeling like every time you're getting a step further. Hey George, every time you get a step further, then there's another obstacle. There's people going against you. You can't seem to pull yourself, through the matrix, because you're constantly feeling like you're battling, okay? You're fighting all the time. You guys have positive movement forward ahead of you. Some of y'all also have material harvest. All the hard work that you're putting in, it is going to pay off, okay? It's just, this is a time to look to the brighter things, the brighter side of things, okay? For those of you that are, triumphing, you're going through your healing journey, you cutting people off, you changing the narrative. I'm talking to somebody who's making a name for themselves, okay? Who's not letting their past dictate who they are today, things like that. When I think about the things that we go through as healers, as seers, as people in the spiritual community, I don't know about y'all. Okay, I don't do voodoo. But I don't know about y'all, but I know like some people kind of look down on what's the girl named Krishan? Um, the one that she had a troubling past, and then she fell in love with the boy, Blueface and things like that, and kind of went through like literally like publicly in front of the whole world, went through like a spiritual growth or soul tie connection, twin flame connection in front of the whole world. And look, twin flame just came out. And she continues to try to navigate and grow and still trying to find her way, still trying to reconnect with God, and sometimes when I think about the young lady, a lot of times I just, think to myself like, what if, she just really sat down and focused, and really just really, went into her healing, okay, really worked on herself, how much of a better person and better place, she would be. Some people don't think like that. Um, I literally just was, getting ready to log on. I saw one of my readers that I've been listening to for years. She's on her channel redoing a live, and she was just talking about how, yesterday she had technical difficulties, and how, people that are supposed to be of the spiritual community are, throwing her name up under the bus, or look, talking shit, throwing her name up under a bus because she had technical difficulties, and they wanted her to come back on yesterday for free reading, and go live to make a third video so they can make sure they got their zodiac read for the day or whatever. And I just thought that was just, it was disgusting to hear. It's disgusting to see. I had her all in tears. I feel so bad, in this situation. But, shout out to my girl Baddison. I really do hate that. I don't like that, but she's doing the due justice, even getting back online and posting another video. Because I would have just deleted the whole thing and went on about my day. But, I just want to come on here and just be going on and on and on. I really wanted to, really losing sleep, crying, haunted, backstab, traps, love child. These are all things that on a daily basis people are fighting against. Definitely in the spiritual community. Love offers, fake love offers. Okay, people using you or wanting to be connected to you for money. Okay, keeping you on the side, playing games with you. It's like a lot of people in the spiritual community right now are sick of that dynamic, right? We want to be in a new space, right? Um, a lot of times this is what brings us here in the first place, though. So let's tap in. Let's talk about stepping into your power. The collective stepping into their power. This message is about strength, having courage, stepping into your power. What is the message for the collective? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Look, I just said this. Triumph. Triumph. Okay? Taking what you have and still being able to, get to the victory. Okay? Making it through. Balance. Finding balance. Finding balance in your life. Everything that you do. Everything coming together. This also talks about patience. Okay? Taking your time so that it's done. When it's done right. We don't have to take any steps back. We don't have to repeat anything. Okay, everything that you receive is supposed to be for you in authority. Stepping into your power. Taking control of the situation. This is you taking control of your life. Okay? Not allowing exterior situations to affect. Look, temptation at the bottom of the deck. Always. Temptation is always around the corner. Okay? Anytime you healing, it's like you can sit here and make it. It's almost like 10 steps forward or 3 steps forward and 10 steps back. Right? You never know. Like when am I gonna slip? When am I gonna fall? Your spirit guide says use Tiger Eye for protection. It helps with grounding and protection, self-confidence, okay, inner strength, willpower, your clarity also, and get you a dream catcher to hang over your bed. Expose the things that are attacking the collective right now when it comes to their strength. Expose the things that are attacking the collective right now when it comes to their strength. People looking into your life, okay, with their mind. This is someone that's projecting onto you. This is someone that's literally trying to tap into your mental space. This could be someone, calling your phone and talking to you about certain situations just to, pick your brain and see how you feel about things or how you deal with things, just so they can know where you are. This is even the energy of someone calling and talking to you about their problems just so that you can feel comfortable enough to tell them what your problems are. Okay, beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. These are things that attack your strength, right? Every time that past person pop up and you let them back in, it makes you weaker and weaker. Now, some of y'all are like, because I say no, and then, they go about their way, this and then the other. But for those that say yes, and I'll give you an example. Every time that I let go of an ex and I took them back, I always said to myself, okay, so because I know they have a tendency of, doing the same shit all over again. I won't be hurt when I let them go or when we stop dealing with each other again. I won't feel no type of way. And honestly speaking, every time we would stop dealing with each other, I ain't gonna necessarily say I felt hurt, disappointed, yes. Enough for me to not want to fight, not want to deal with anybody else for a while, kind of go into hiding a little bit, things, isolation, reflect, things like that. That does play a part every single time. And it's no matter like what the circumstances in. I could be the one walking away the next time or the time before, and I will still feel some type of way when it happens. And it's like, damn, how did I let this person come in again and do the same thing again? Like, what's wrong with me? Things like that. And that's what it's like. Every time someone comes back into your life or they repeat a cycle, they bring you right back to the same feeling, and you feel weak. You do. It's like mentally, your mind, you can even feel drained. Okay, spiritually, you could feel depleted. Like you could feel like, oh my God, I just gave this person my energy. That's what they do. They take your energy with them every time you release them. They come and they take something else, whether it be your money, whether it be your time. Okay, it's your space, your comfortability. They take something from you each and every time. And that does affect your power. That does take from your strength every time. You cut them off and they're still watching. This is an attack on your strength. Every single time it's an attack. It's an attack. Expose the things that are sent to attack the collective strength. Them talking about you behind your back. Spirit team, your ancestors and angels, spirit guides, they got your back. Every time somebody spit on your name, your spirit guides send them that same energy. Right? You might have heard somebody said so-and-so about you. Your spirit guide's like, listen, don't worry about it. You're in a better position than them. But exactly what they're saying about you ends up happening to them. or they're living the same fate. It's a reflection. You're getting back what you're putting out. Give me more. Spying on you. That's part of their daily routine. That's how they're able to figure out how to attack you. Seeing what you're doing. Seeing when you go to work. When you come back home. What you're wearing now. What you're driving now. Where you live at. Who coming there. That's a spiritual attack. That's someone attacking your strength. There's someone trying to figure out how to get to you, right? More information, more things to talk about. When to pop up, when not to pop up, right? When you're away from your car, they'll claim I did it first, knowing damn well they got inspired by you. These people taking your ideas, right? Because if you do it after they do it, then it looks like you're copying them. But you're the one that gave them the idea in the first place. They will play victim once they know they're losing. All of a sudden, it's your fault. You did this to me. This is an attack on your strength every single time. This is what makes you weaker or try to bring you down. Give me more. These are all the things. These are things that are being exposed. Okay? Your own worst enemy. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to you yourself. This could be you yourself, or this can be the people that play victim in your life. Sometimes we speak on our name negatively. We don't give ourselves credit when credit is due. This is also the energy of not forgiving yourself when you know that you're only human, right? Okay? We're all going to go through something. We're all going to feel something. All the time, we're not going to, I'm happy for myself. I'm proud of myself, this and that and the other. No, a lot of times you get into that self-sabotaging mode where you're like, okay, so what if this don't work out? Then what do I do? I did all that I can, and I don't think there's anything else I can do. You are your own worst enemy. That attacks your courage, your strength. Okay? This is not the energy of stepping into your power. This is you giving your power away. Every time you give it to somebody else, every time you speak bad on your name, every time you look at yourself and you say, well, I don't have enough. When you don't show gratitude, when you're not grateful, when you're not thankful for what you have, you're your own worst enemy. Give me one more. Spirit said, no, one more. Some of y'all need to cleanse. Use Palo Santo. It brings relaxation and home. And fills your home with joy and harmony. Okay. Business rival, you can't stand your grind, hustle, the people that you work with. Okay. This is you telling your business or hanging out with the wrong crowd, clicking up with people at work just so you can have company. You don't need to, first of all, let me say something. When I go to work, I don't even talk to people I work with, honestly. I try my best to keep my personal business to myself. If somebody know my business, it's probably like-minded. It's probably somebody ran across and we were going through something that was similar. But not just to be telling them what's going on with me or what happened, because they turn around, they tell somebody else. People like to click up. They get information from you, and they use their information to share with another person because they ain't got nothing better to talk about. Okay? You may have business rivals at work. Or better yet, if you working like something like your own company, you got your own company. At one point, you was friends with the neighbors. Now y'all in competition. The person causing you negativity is a fire sign. You could be against the fire sign right now. They could be upset with you, talking down on you. Okay, this is somebody you could have felt like you needed to separate yourself from or close the door on. You need to put space away from. Yeah. There's somebody who's spreading negativity when it comes to you. You also have dark entities using these people to work against you. Somebody's using dark entities. They could be doing seances. There's somebody that could be talking in the mirror to themselves about how they feel about you, things like that. This also be sleeping with the enemy, bringing the wrong person into your house, into your energy. This is time for you to tap into your intuition. You already know who this person is. You already know who these people are that are going against you. Okay? These people that were sent to attack your strength, sent to bring you down. You know who these people are. They've already shown their face. One thing true as hell. And I say this when I date people. My mom say this when we have our talks. I've said this before. I've had people say it to me. When a person comes into your energy, into your space, into your life, and you're like, your mind is telling you, your intuition is telling you, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to spread myself thin. I don't want this person to go against me. These are all the things that you bringing up when you're saying you were ready to meet someone, and then you get to meeting people and talking to them, and y'all going back and forth telling each other stories and things like that. That is your moment to use your hearing. That's going to be your best friend, because people are going to tell you up front who they are, right? It's the illusion. It is. Where you been? No, don't even play with me. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you. I got a bone to pick with you. I can't wait. I can't wait until we speak again, if we ever speak again. But I got a bone to pick with you. Anyway, like I was saying, but people tell you up front who they are. They speak on themselves. They tell you about their past. They tell you what they've been through. They tell you where they going, where they not going, who they talk to. How they treated their baby mama, how they treated their baby daddy, right? How their family raised them, where they've been, where they coming from. They're already coaching you on who they are. And you just sitting back friendly listening, thinking shit sweet. And the whole time this person letting you know, hey, I got a deceptive bone in my body. Sometimes I lie. Sometimes I beat bitches. You know what I'm saying? I break into people's shit sometimes. I'm a liar. Things like that. I don't trust my mom. I don't trust women. I have problems with women. It's people tell you who they are up front. It's all about what you hear, what you're listening to. Instead of always trying to, okay, well, maybe you'll change for me. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. No, I'm saying maybe not. No, maybe that person is the same person that they were. They are. They just found their next victim. You just became their next victim because you want to see the good in them. You want to see the change. You want to see the good. Sometimes it's not meant for you to see the good. It's meant for you to use your intuition. Use your intuition and see exactly who they are, so that you know how to navigate your own life. And if that means that you get to cut everybody off, cut them off. Because the more squares that you knock out of your circle, the more room that you have for the ones that's supposed to be there. The ones that are going to support you. The ones that are going to look out for you. The ones that are going to be there to help you and push you along and guide you to where you're ready to go to. But you got to stop putting these people in front of you that are blocking your blessings. Point blank, period. Okay? Some of y'all can have an obsessive lover, a crazy ex. Okay? That's what you're dealing with. Okay? Someone who's dangerous, toxic. They can have unhealthy traits or be karmic. Constantly having to battle or learn karmic lessons because you're not learning from the lessons when you keep taking back these obsessive lovers. Oh, I keep taking them back because sex is good, or sometimes they act good, or we got soul ties, or we have things that bind us together, so you keep taking them back and going around in cycles and cycles and cycles. You're going to keep going through karmic lessons. Secret romances, okay? Hiding people. Keep people. Keep bringing people back into your circle that you need to be releasing and letting them go, okay? You know, if you got to keep somebody a secret, first of all, I know Easter ain't every Sunday. Ain't no way in hell you should be dealing with somebody who's keeping you a secret, or that you have to keep a secret. Ain't nobody walking around here in Easter pink, colored up like no egg, okay? Looking for what you call it, that grass, the fake grass, the little plastic grass, hiding in the fake grass, waiting on somebody to come pick you. Hell no. That's not the objective. You setting yourself up every single time. This is how you are personally attacking your own strength. This is how you're hurting yourself. This is how you're losing you. These people coming in and out, betraying you, you know, taking more from you than what they're actually giving. Okay? These are people that affect your healing. Every single day every time you deal with these people, you go through these situations, you come right back to square one. You right back on your knees. You're asking God, why is this happening to me? Why this and then the other guy said, well, every time I put this situation back in front of you, you go right back over there. You go right back trying to see what they doing. You go right back answering the phone. Okay? You go right back talking to them. Letting them in. Sneaking them into your house. You don't think your spirit guides see when you betraying yourself? When you hurting yourself? When you doing this to yourself, you're doing this. Fighting and arguing with people you know you ain't got no business with. Look at this. Fed up. Being haunted by people that you keep going back and forth with. Some of y'all get off on being in drama and being in stagnation with people. You get off on people calling your phone, arguing with you about this person and that person, and you know what we doing and what they doing and what they saying. Y'all like that. But then at the end of the day, you sitting here looking like, well, I don't know why they keep calling me saying this and that and other. Well, you keep answering. You keep saying, hello? You knowing, why are you acting a block call? Why are you accepting unknown callers? Right? You bringing yourself back into their energy. You know you don't want to deal with it, but you keep doing it. Some of y'all addicted to toxicity. Dead end jobs. I just saying unemployed, bad credit, people that you know want you back. Okay? These are people that are sent to block your spiritual gifts. Okay? A lot of y'all don't even understand how spiritually inclined y'all really are. But you can't see it. You can't see it. It's being blocked. You got people around you you ain't even supposed to be dealing with. You know you ain't supposed to be dealing with these people. You feeling trapped. You doing this to yourself. You doing it to yourself. You keep going over to somebody's house, keep laying up with them every day, knowing that when you get up, you know, the objective is for you to go and do whatever you're doing and then come right back. While you're gone, you're talking about them, what they said, what they done did. They done talked about your mama. They done talked about your brothers. They done talked about your kids. They done did all of that. And then you go right back. Feeling ashamed, feeling guilty. Why am I still dealing with this person? Y'all need to be in the energy of stepping into your power, taking your healing more seriously. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. That's what we're doing. We're elevating. We're growing. Like I said, I kept channeling. Do it tired. Do it hungry. Do it alone. However way you got to do it, just do it. Some of y'all got somebody in y'all energy who's extreme, like they into you. This person could come in as a trigger or a lesson. You may even felt like you hit the jackpot when you got with this person or when you met them. But they are into you. They might be sending you a message soon. Okay. This is someone who triggers you, and they may even trigger you into your healing. That's the point. Look at that at the bottom of the deck. They may trigger you into your healing. That's the point. This can also be a cycle for you that you keep running into people that make you feel good, that you feel like you've won the lottery. See, look, groupie and turning your back. That you feel like you won the lottery with, that they bring you into, they bring you into this energy of being everything you've been looking for, everything you've been hoping for, this and then the third. We can go all day and day and day and day. And then you look over and now they're just a memory. You got to drop them. You got to leave them alone because they've triggered something in you. Because you find out they were just a lesson. Because you find out that they were just another cycle, that you were just going through something all over again. That's why they come into your energy. To trigger you. To bring you closer to your healing. These are people that don't leave you, that won't leave you alone. Or is the energy here of you not leaving them alone when you got things that you really need to be focused on. Building your credit. Taking care of your finances. Knocking out debts. This could even just be karmic debts. You have things that you need to be focused on. But yet, you want to know what so-and-so is doing. Why I haven't spoken to X, Y, and Z. I want to see what they up to. I haven't gone over there, down on Karmic Avenue to see what X, Y, and Z doing. I want to go, hang down there just for a second. I'm not going to be like them. I just want to see what they're doing. Why are you concerned? Why is that your business? Look. Why is that your business? They don't want you to follow them. They don't want you to hang with them, right? That's why they distance themselves in the first place. That's why they put you in the karmic cycle in the first place. That's their way of rejecting you. And you going to chase them down there to see that they don't want you? Or they don't want to be in this thing with you? Look, no strings. They don't want to be a part of it. These are people that don't want to change. They don't want to be where you're being led to be. It's time to accept that. It's time to step into your personal strength. It's time to step into your power. Your calling ain't going to be like everybody else calling. Spirit ain't going to give you the same shoes they gave everybody else. He not going to give you the same shoes that he gave everybody else. Right? What you end up receiving, you ever notice that when you connect to people and you stop dealing with them, it kind of seemed like, what you ended up getting was completely different than what they ended up getting. That's because God has a different way of spanking your hand than he does from them. Right? They'll probably end up, it look good with them. I mean, a karmic wouldn't know the difference. They wouldn't know the difference if this is real or this is fake. If this is meant or if this is not. If it's good or if it's not. They're chasing temporary value, instant gratification, temporary connections. They don't give a damn. Get in and get out. That's their mindset. That's what they think. That's how they feel. But for you, no. We are building your life. We are bringing you up. We are trying to change you. We are trying to mold you. You have a purpose. You have a purpose. You need to go towards that purpose. You're not going to get what everybody else is getting. When you go up to the counter at the fast food restaurant, And your angels say, what's your order? Your order is not going to look like what everybody else's order. And they could say they want the same thing that you got. You could say you want the same thing they got. You're not going to receive the same offer. It's going to be packaged different. It's going to be labeled different. It's going to even taste different. But that's your calling. Theirs might taste like everybody else's. Yours is going to be different. It's going to be pretty specific. Some of y'all need to stop using divination or tarot wrong, okay? Using it to find out what everybody else is doing. Me personally, I feel like you should use tarot as guidance, or if you consider it tarot, because I consider it your energy. But I feel like you should use it as guidance. Some people use it to spy or try to figure out what somebody that they're not communicating with is doing. Look, crying over you at the bottom of the deck. Trying to see why somebody not talking to you, or why they're distant, or where they are, or what they doing. See? Then you still in the streets, bouncing around from place to place. Okay, all this social media. It's like your focus is off. Some of y'all need, look, same shit, different day. Some of y'all need to get in y'all spiritual bag. Okay? It's building. You need to build your strength. It's time for you to step into your power, collective. It is. The opportunity is here. It is your time. Anything that I need to be telling the collective? Momo, I agree. Nobody's perfect and should just be given a chance. But how many chances do you give a person to deceive you? That's how you end up in karmic cycles. You learn the lesson and then you get out the way. You don't have to stay around. Because some people, the same people that you're talking about, they don't learn their lesson. They take your chance and they wipe their ass with it. You gonna hold their hand? Who's holding your hand? What else does the collective need to know about stepping into their power? Some of y'all are manifesting satisfaction. You can also, this is also you manifesting stability. Okay, some of y'all could be manifesting security. You can also be manifesting love and in a relationship. But the thing is that you're not where you're supposed to be. You're still in this energy of this satisfaction. Okay? Your spirit guides want you to get into alignment. You can do this. You can. It's there for you. The strength card. This is why we're here. Stepping into your power. You definitely can do it. Some of y'all could be overcoming nightmares, depression, okay, some type of regret or remorse. This is the time for you to forgive yourself. Let go of negative thoughts, okay? You're better than the situations you attach yourself to. A lot of y'all go through things that ain't even meant for y'all. See? Burdens. Carrying someone else's burdens. That's not for you. The same way you have to take care of yourself and you have to do what's best for you. It's the same way y'all need to let these people or these situations do the same thing. Okay? Forget a relationship. What if we talking about a job, right? At a job, you carrying everybody else's weight. You carrying everybody else's weight because you want people to like you or accept you or whatever the case may be. Let go of that mindset. Let it go. Free yourself from that mindset. Go to work, mind your business. You just waiting on a day to end. Okay? Cash in your tokens and go home. That's not meant for you. Some of y'all are seeking clarity outside of yourself. and you need to look within. You're creating confusion in your life and you don't need to. A lot of y'all are doing the work or attempting to do the work, and then you get into the energy of feeling like it's not working, or it'll never get better, or like you won't be able to free yourself from something, whether it be a relationship, a job, or anything like that. It's like you have the strength here to be reliable, okay, to be abundant, to be wealthy, okay, to build confidence within yourself, but you need to be in the energy of being disciplined. Stick to the plan. Okay? You can't sit here and say, well, I want to grow locks. Okay? So where do you start? Well, I don't know. I don't really like going through the ugly phase. So maybe I'll just get braids first. And then you braids for a while. And then after that, it's like, okay, so are we getting ready to lock our hair? Well, not yet. I don't know. Maybe I want to, pull it back in a ponytail. I really don't like when the braids was in my face. So what if, you know what I'm saying? Stick to the plan. You either going to get the locks or you're going to change the plan. Right? But it's like, what's the end goal? Or is there even a goal? Are you projecting? Is this someone else's plan? Are you, I don't know, are you looking for just temporary satisfaction? Is this a lifelong thing? Like, putting locks in your hair, that's a huge commitment, right? That's lifelong if you actually go through with it. But it's like, and I'm just saying, look at it as a spirituality. It's the same thing. Having strength within yourself, it's the same thing. Y'all need to get in the energy of being disciplined. Sticking to the plan. Okay? Actually, like, sitting down and getting the work done. Believing in yourself. When do you believe in yourself? Don't look around waiting on... I hear that so often. Look, the 10 of Cups here. I hear that so often. People sitting around waiting on people to congratulate them. Or tell them that they're doing a good job. Or, tell them that they're proud of them and things like that. A lot of times, you would never get it. Chosen ones, naturally, normally, nobody claps for them. Those are the black sheep. Those are the outcasts. They're different than the rest. They don't look the same. They don't dress the same. They don't walk the same. They don't talk the same. They don't receive the same messages. They don't get the same downloads. They get looked upon like they're nothing. They don't have people that protect them. Okay? They have people that treat them bad, that talk down on them. Okay? These are people that are like literally out on their own. They have to fight for themselves. Right? They don't got nobody backing them up. Nobody's looking out for them. Nobody's saying, hey, I got you. If you slip and fall, I'm here to pick you up. No, they do it on their own. They do it tired. They do it cold. They do it angry. They do it hungry. That's that inner strength there. Get out of the energy of feeling sorry for yourself when things don't go the way that you want them to. Okay? If that plan doesn't work out, go around it. What the kids' cartoons say? If you can't go under it, gotta go over it, gotta go around. Like, it's like, find other avenues to get where you're trying to go. Go back to the drawing board. Do it again. A lot of times, what the issue is we give pushback when it comes to ourselves. We want to easily throw the towel in, don't want to work on it, don't want to fight for it. But when it comes to these relationships with these knuckleheads that don't really want anything for us, that ain't looking out for us, that don't care about our well-being, oh yeah, we'll go round and around and around trying to change a person to be what we want them to be. But then when it comes to ourselves, we just easily give up. You can create the change that you're trying to change in somebody else. But you can give it to yourself. You rather give it all up to them so that you can deplete your energy and end up with nothing while they going on to the next knucklehead that's about to do what you just did. Because you didn't just do nothing special. They can get that from anywhere. Trust me. Their mama tried to change them. Their daddy tried to change them. Their cousin tried to help them. Their auntie, uncle, grandma, all them. And nobody got through to them. But you think you can. You think you could do it. You can't. And you won't. Your luck is changing. Okay? You have opportunities coming towards you. Your life is getting balanced. Whoever I'm talking to, you're taking your power back. Standing on business. Letting go of regret. Ending stagnation. You're being proactive. You are in this Page of Wands energy. Confident, bold, courageous. Okay? Passionate about what you believe in. You have good things coming towards you. Fulfillment. Okay? Some of y'all are looking towards y'all long-term goals. I know I am. Okay? When I get done putting my business together, y'all gonna be like, damn, that's what she was doing in the background. Yes. I'm working three jobs right now. So I can fund me starting my business. Yes. And then come next year, my business will be paying for itself. But that's the point, though. I don't want no handouts. I want to get it out the mud. So when I say I did it, I know I did it. Nobody else did it for me. Okay? You have Temperance here and the Eight of Swords here. Why the Eight of Swords? Some of y'all feel like y'all don't have enough information. It's like there's an energy of change your mentality. Okay? Balance it out. This is also an energy of you being patient with yourself. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Take your time. Nurture yourself. Don't get big-headed. You have financial opportunities coming towards you. Okay? You also have people coming towards you to make amends. You'll be in the energy of being able to get an understanding when it comes to these people. You might also have someone coming towards you in this blockful energy. I said blockful energy. This angry energy or coming towards you impulsively. But that's to throw you off balance. That's to block your intuition. That's to stop you from being able to grow. Hold on, y'all. My job texted me. They just sent me some points. I got some rewards. Y'all got people in y'all energy that are stuck, don't want to grow. They want to block you from being able to move forward. These are people that are disappointed. There's an energy of them being disappointed because they can't be who you are. They want your progress. They want where you are. You have forward movement here. Forward movement here. Some of y'all are going towards y'all a twin flame, or this could be just new contracts. This can be also new commitments here. It's like you'll end up having spiritual fulfillment. And your spirit guides are saying, keep this shit to yourself. It's not for everybody else. It's not, you're not doing this to impress anybody. The King of Cups here. This is not to impress anybody. This is to get you where you are going. Because the people that you're trying to look good for, the people that you're trying to show out for, the people who you're trying to get attention, they want to create delays in your life. And they may not purposely want to do it, but it's like they don't have the same calling that you have. They don't receive the same blessing that you have. Like I said, when you're going to the fast food place, what God puts on your platter is not going to be what he put on the platter before you or after you. You're the pick of the litter. Like, you are who they want. Act as such. When you walk in the building, with your suit and tie on. Know that you are meant to be there. This is where you are supposed to be. It ain't for everybody else. Okay? You are in the energy of stepping into your power. I'm going to show y'all these strength cards. I hope y'all was able to look at the template. But in the strength, I use my shuffle deck. And in my shuffle deck, they give me 2 pictures of each card. So you have the strength card where the spirit guides are being kind to the girl, you know, basically telling her, oh, it's, you know, this is what you want. This is, you can have it, but is this what you want? Proving to your spirit guides that this is what you need, this is what you want. Are you willing to fight for it? She's making friends with her spirit guides. This is where I want to be. And this one, you have the spirit guides fighting the ops. They come against the anointed, right? Because they saw what they did behind your back. And they saw what they said, and they saw how they moving. This is them protecting you. Your inner strength protecting you from being around the wrong people, from having the wrong people. They done came onto the wrong land. They in the wrong territory. This is not where they are supposed to be. Your spirit guides are saying, we got you one way or other. If this is what you want, you can have it. Be true to yourself. Be true to us. Don't try to trick us into believing you want to be something that you don't. Come ready. We give you what you want. We'll also protect you from those that try to come against you. So that's the strength message, y'all, for today. I hope that it helps. I hope that it made sense. Okay? I will be back on in a little while. I'm about to go pay some bills. And then I'm about to come back and give me a nap. And then we going to come back on with y'all daily dose of tarot. Okay? So, until next time, I wish you all nothing but love and light. If you want to donate to the channel, the information is in my community board. Also, if you would like to figure out how you can get a reading by me, all that information will be in my community board in the description down below. Until next time, y'all have a blessed day. See ya. Bye.